تحيات الوداع وجب الشكر علينا.
The second largest mosque and second holiest site in Islam. The mosque, which includes one of the gardens of paradise. One prayer offered in it is equivalent to 1,000 prayers. The Prophet's Mosque, which is known as Al-Masjid An Nabawi. The mosque was built by Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in the first year of Al-Hijrah. After his arrival in Medina, riding a camel called Qaswa, he arrived at the place where this mosque was built. The Prophet ﷺ was the first Imam of the mosque, and the first Mu'adhin was Bilal bin Rabah radiyallahu anhu. In the beginning, the mosque was built using very simple materials, and it covered about 1,050 square meters. It had 3 sections: the covered section for worshippers at the first few lines, an open area, and the back part of the mosque was dedicated to the people of Al-Sufa, who were the poor immigrants. The first expansion of the mosque was during the time of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in the 7th year of Al-Hijrah. The mosque expanded to 2,400 square meters, and it has witnessed many expansions over more than 1,000 years, starting from the era of Caliph Umar bin al-Khattab radiyallahu anhu to this day. The modern-day Al-Masjid An Nabawi is situated on rectangular plot and is 2 stories tall. The mosque includes more than 100 rooms. Some of them are sliding ones on square bases. The sliding roof is closed during the afternoon prayer to protect the visitors. When the domes slide out on metal tracks to shade the areas of the roof, they create light wells for the prayer hall. The most notable dome of the mosque is Green Dome in the southeast corner of the mosque. It was originally Aisha's house, where the grave of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is located. In 1279, a wooden dome was built over the grave, which was later rebuilt and renovated multiple times. The current dome was added in 1818 by the Ottoman Sultan Mahmud II, and it was first painted green in 1837, hence becoming known as the Green Dome. Al-Rawdah, Garden of Paradise, is the oldest and most important part, which is sited at the heart of Al-Masjid An Nabawi. It extends from Prophet Muhammad's grave to his pulpit. Rudwan means pleased. Rudwan is the name of an angel in charge of maintaining Jannah. It was narrated from Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "The area between my house and my minbar is one of the gardens of paradise." There are several notable and historical interests in this area, including the mihrab, minbar al-Nabawi, Bab al-Tawbah, and some 8 notable pillars. Minarets of Al-Masjid An Nabawi. After the renovation project of 1994, today the mosque has 10 minarets in total, which are about 104 meters high. Out of these 10, Bab al-Salam minaret is the most historic one. Located over the Bab al-Salam is one of the 4 minarets situated on the southern flank of the Prophet's Mosque. Library of the Prophet's Mosque. It's located within the western wing of the mosque complex and serves as a modern library and archive of handwritten manuscripts and other artifacts. Gates of Al-Masjid An Nabawi. Originally, Mosque of the Prophet had only 3 small doors on 3 sides. Today, the mosque has in excess of about 200 gates, portals, and accessways to accommodate of the swaths of people. Over the years, as the mosque was expanded, the number and location of the gates changed significantly as well. Today, the location of only few original gates is marked or known. Piazzas and umbrellas. Al-Masjid An Nabawi umbrellas are convertible umbrellas erected at the piazza of Al-Masjid. The shade of the umbrella is spread in the four corners, and the area covered by the shade extends to 143,000 square meters. These umbrellas are aimed to protect worshippers from the heat of the sun during prayer, as well as from the risk of slipping and falling in the event of rain. Al-Baqi' Cemetery. The Jannatul Baqi' graveyard is located on the eastern flank of the Prophet's Mosque and covers about 170,000 square meters of area. More than 10,000 companions of Prophet Muhammad are buried here. Although originally it was located on the outskirts of the city of Al-Medina, today it's an integral part but separate of the mosque complex. The General Presidency of Al-Haramain is a Saudi government agency responsible for the development and administration of the Islamic holy sites of Al-Masjid Al-Haram and Al-Masjid An Nabawi, facilitated by its religious, technical, and administrative departments. For example, you can find a whole department only responsible for the mosque's gates called the Gates Department. More than 360 employees work around the clock. There is another department responsible for Zamzam watering, and there is a great care in the process of transporting water from Mecca to Al-Medina and in testing samples of water and then filling it so that it's available to visitors. One of the manifestations of generosity that you can see from the people of Al-Medina is the feeding in the Prophet's Mosque, which extended for hundreds of years. The process of feeding is very organized. Not everyone can feed, but they have permission to participate a certain number to feed and a certain way of dealing, organizing, entering and leaving the mosque. The agency oversees several other departments overseeing various other aspects of the two mosques to ensure the comfort of visitors and to serve the Prophet's Mosque.